21 second is good, giving the Eagles an early 1-0 lead. Cerna takes it down for the Indians. Now over to Davis on the far side. Kearns in the middle. The ball now over to Cerna. Back to the ball. Davis into Kearns. Now Cerna at midcourt. For Patrick over to Duvall. Duvall for three, and it's good.
Putting the Indians in a 2-point lead.
3-1 is our score. 22 with it on the inside for the Eagles. Now 23 takes it in, and she scores. Now knotted up at 3. Cerna at midcourt, gets it into Kirkpatrick. Now over to Davis. Cerna up to the ball, and she loses it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Eagles. Five brings it up the floor for the Lady Eagles, guarded by Duvall. 23 on the far side, takes it back to the middle. Now over to 22. 22 takes it in, goes up. And her shot's off the backboard, and then out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. .21 to throw it in. Gets it into 33, now over to 5 on the near side. Her three-point attempt is good. Eagles now with a 3-point lead, 6-3. Cerna at the top of the key, out to the near side. She takes it in, goes up with it. She misses everything. 33 on the rebound for the Eagles. 21 takes it in, and her shot is off the side of the rim. 21 on the rebound, and Duvall ties it up. It'll go over to the Indians. Cerna crosses midcourt. Now over to Kearns. Kearns hands off to Duvall. Now Duvall into Kirkpatrick, over to Cerna. Cerna for three, and it's off the front of the rim. 33 on the rebound, and Duvall takes it away, and she scores it.
A nice steal by Duvall. That's her 5th point.
She has all 5 so far for the Indians.
Yeah.
22 now over to 21, and Davis knocks that ball out of bounds.
Good thought.
Five brings it up for the Eagles. Now over to 22. 22 back to 5, over to 21. And an offensive foul called on the Eagles. Cerna takes it up the floor for the Lady Indians. Now over to Kirkpatrick, and her pass is deflected. Number 5 for the Eagles has it, and she's fouled on her way in. A foul called on Cerna for the Indians, her first. 22 takes the inbound over to 33, and she scores it. Eagles back up 3, 8-5.
33's first points tonight. Foul was called on 24, Cerna for the Indians.
And Duvall's pass is stolen away by 21 for the Eagles, and she scores.
Her 3rd point for the night. They're definitely moving fast.
Yep. Indians now down 5. Kirkpatrick over to Cerna. Cerna takes it in, loses it. The ball picks it up though, takes it in, and she's fouled.
Foul was called on 33 for the Eagles. This will be her 2nd.
The ball is inbound into Cerna. Cerna's pass is intercepted by 21 for the Eagles. She throws ahead to 22, and her pass is blocked by Kearns.
Very nice.
Cerna into Duvall, and Duvall's shot is blocked. .23 with it for the Eagles, up to the far side. 5 with it in the middle now. Now over to 21. 23 takes it in, goes up with it, and she's called for traveling. .510 is our score. 10-5. Eagles up. 3:50 to go here in the first quarter.
Very fast-paced game so far.
A lot quicker than most games this season.
For sure.
Kirkpatrick takes it in for the Indians, and her shot is no good. 22 rebounds for the Eagles. She puts up a shot, and it's off the back of the rim. Kirkpatrick on the rebound. Cerna takes it up the far side. And her pass is again deflected by the Eagles, and 5 takes an easy layup.
That'll be 5's 5th point for the night.
Timeout called by the Indians. They're down 7, 12-5, 3:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Your top scorers of the game.
Well, so far for the Indians, we have Duvall with 5 points, and then for the Eagles, we have number 5 with 5 points. So, yeah.
Like you mentioned, very fast-paced game. And it seems to be started off by Olpe. Absolutely a lot of deflected passes, a lot of steals.
Yeah.
Indians need to get a rein on that. They're going to start making this a game.
Yes.
Patrick to inbound, gets it over to Cerna. Patrick now brings it up the floor, takes it to the middle. Cerna over to Kearns now. Kearns hands off to Duvall. Ball up to Davis. Davis back to Kearns. Ball to Cerna to Davis. Kearns with it on the inside. And a foul's called. Looks like it'll be on Olpe.
Foul is called on 21 for the Eagles. Their first, team's third.
For Patrick to throw it in. She gets it into Davis. The ball up top over to Kirkpatrick. Davis now over to Cerna. Kirkpatrick for 3, and she misses everything. Out of bounds off of Osage. Olpe takes it up, 5, takes it down. 10 on the jumper, and it's no good. Cerna on the rebound, gets it up to the ball. Now Cerna at the top of the key. Takes a 3-pointer, and it's good. Her first points of the night.
Yep.
8-12 is now our score, under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
The Indians down by 4.
21 with it on the inside. Her layup is good. Putting it back to a 6-point game.
That's going to give 21 5 points.
Cerna across midcourt, hands off to Duvall. Now over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick goes in with it, goes up, and scores it. Nice move there by Kirkpatrick.
Very nice. Also going to be her first points of the game with 2 points.
Now it's 14-10. 22 with it on the inside. Now out to 5. 5 for 3, and it's good.
That's going to be 5's 8th point.
17-10. The Lady Eagles lead
Still by 7.
just over a minute to play here in the first quarter. Cerna with it at the top of the key for the Lady Indians. Now out to Cerna, over to Duvall. Kirkpatrick holds it at the top. Now looks to go in. Out to Cerna. Cerna for 3 from deep, in and out. Davis on the rebound though, and her pass is deflected and taken away by Olpe. And 21 loses the ball. Kearns picks it up. Now under 30 to play. Cerna at midcourt, down to Davis on the near side, into Kirkpatrick, now to Kearns. And she's fouled on the inside.
Foul is called on 22 for the Eagles. That's their first, the team's 4th.
Cerna throws it into Kearns, and it's off of her, out of bounds. Eagles will take it. 16.8 left here in the first. Eagles up 7, 17-10. Five over to 23. 23 takes it in. Under 3 now. 5 from the three-point line. Makes it. I think it's going to be called a 2. And it is.
Yep.
So we end the first quarter. Lady Indians down 9, 19-10.
That was a 5's 10th point.
Eagles really came out firing here in this game.
Oh, yeah.
This might be the most the Lady Indians have been down this season. So we'll see what fight they got left in them.
I think it was close last game, but you might be right.
Yeah. At least at home.
Yes, definitely at home. Well, your top scorers for the quarter. We had Duvall for the Indians. She had 5 points. And then number 5 for Olpe, who had 10. And behind her was number 21 with 5 points.
All right, and in other news, due to our NFHS contract, any sub-state or state game we host will be live streamed using the NFHS network instead of YouTube like we're on right now. And you will be required to have a paid subscription to watch. Understandably, nobody wants to pay to watch a live stream, but however, the remainder of the postseason games should be broadcast on the NFHS network. And as we get into the second quarter here, Olpe has it first. 5 on the baseline, gets it back to 23. She puts up a jumper, and it's no good. Kirkpatrick on the rebound. Cerna at the top of the key. Now into Kearns. Kearns goes up and scores it.
That's going to be Kearns' first points tonight.
Indians with the ball. Kirkpatrick gets it into Cerna. Cerna now down on the near side. Kirkpatrick takes a 3, and it's good. That puts the Indians back within 4, 19-15.
That gives Kirkpatrick 5 points now as well.
5 takes it down over to 21 for the Eagles. 21 back to 5. Guarded up top by Kearns. She goes in with it, puts a jumper up, and it's no good. Kirkpatrick on the rebound. Cerna back over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick takes it in over to Jones now in the game for the Indians. Cerna down to Duvall. Now back to Cerna. Cerna gets it into Kearns. Kearns out to Kirkpatrick. In 19-15, 6 minutes left here in the third, or excuse me, second. Kirkpatrick, or gosh, Cerna on the missed three. Olpe with the ball now, 22 up top. And then her pass goes out of bounds. Indians will take it. Cerna brings it up for the Indians. Gets it into Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick goes up with it and scores. And we got a 2-point ball game now.
That was Kirkpatrick's 7th point.
Indians coming out firing in this second quarter.
Yeah, definitely turned up the heat.
Playing pretty good defense too. Number 5 on the near side, back to 21 for the Eagles. 21 drives it in. Now over to 22. 5 with it at the top of the key. She takes it in. Now over to 23. 10 with it. Back to 23. 23 over to 10. Back and forth here.
Yep, definitely some good defense.
23 on the far side. Now up to 5 in the middle. Into 22 now. 22 puts up a jumper. And it's off the rim, no good. And a foul called on the floor. I believe that'll be on Cerna.
He would be right. That's Cerna's 2nd foul.
.21 inbounds over to 5. 5's three-point attempts off the front of the rim. Jones on the rebound for the Indians. Kirkpatrick tries to throw it over to Duvall, and her pass is deflected and stolen away by the Eagles. And 21's shot attempt is good.
That is going to give 21 7 points.
21-17, Eagles up by 4. Kirkpatrick at the top of the key. She takes it in, goes up with it, and she's fouled. I believe this will be the first free throws for the Indians tonight.
Foul is called on 23 for the Eagles. That's their first.
Kirkpatrick's first off the back of the rim. Davis checks back in the game for Duvall. Kirkpatrick's second on the way, and it's good. Now a 3-point game, 18-21.
And that gave Kirkpatrick 8 points.
22 for the Eagles into 21, and she's called for traveling. Indians back with the ball. Cerna crosses mid-court. Now over to Kearns. A foul called on the Eagles.
Foul is called on 22. That's her second.
Kirkpatrick into Kearns. Kearns' shot is off the front of the rim. 5 on the rebound for the Eagles. Over to 22 now. 21 now takes it in. Over to 33, and she's fouled on the way up. She'll be shooting 2. 33's first free throw off the back of the rim. Second free throw also off the mark. Kearns on the rebound for the Indians. 3:10 left here in the first half. 21-18 Eagles lead. Kirkpatrick at the top of the key, now down to Davis on the near side. Davis takes it in, and she's fouled. And this will be a 1-and-1 for Davis.
Foul is called on number 23. That's her second and the team's 7th.
Davis's free throw off the back of the rim. Looks like Davis also stepped over, so it'll go over to the Eagles. Five over to 23. 23 puts up a three-pointer. It's in and out. Kirkpatrick on the rebound, and another foul called.
Foul is called on 33 for the Eagles. That's going to be her third.
That looks to be one of their tallest girls, so
yeah,
her being in foul trouble early is not good for Olpe. Kirkpatrick's first in the 1-and-1 is no good. Eagles on the rebound. 22 at the top of the key. Her three-point attempt is no good. 21 rebounds it for the Eagles, and she's fouled.
Foul is called on number 24 for the Indians. Cerna, she's also has 3 fouls now. So
that's big for the Indians as well.
Very big.
Ball's inbounded to 22, and her pass is stolen away by the Indians. Kirkpatrick to take it up the floor. And she puts up a 3, and it's off the side of the rim. 5 on the rebound for the Eagles. She takes it all the way and has it stripped away by Duvall. Kirkpatrick up the far side, now back to the middle. Over to Kearns. Kearns now in the corner. Back to Jones. Over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick for 3. Off the side of the rim. 21 on the rebound for the Eagles. She takes it down and loses it. Looks like Indians are the last ones to touch it. Eagles the inbound on their baseline. Five on the three-pointer, and it's good.
It's going to give 5 8 points.
And just 5 points for the Eagles here in the second quarter. But the Eagles steal it back here. 23 puts up a shot. 5 on the rebound, and her shot is good.
Giving 5 12 points.
Eagles extending their lead back out here. Now up 8, 26-18. Minute 15 left here in the first half. (21) down to 10 for the Eagles, and her layup is no good off the glass. 22 shot is good though. And a timeout called by the Indians, now down 10.
That gives 22 2 points. Those were her first points. So, as of right now, we have our top scorers at Duvall and Kirkpatrick with 8 points for the Indians, and number 5 with 12 for the Eagles. And right behind number 5, we have 21 with 7 points.
Indians will have it. A minute left here in the first half. Davis to inbound. Eagles with a little bit of a press here. Duvall takes it now into Kearns. Kearns goes up with it, and she's fouled. She'll be shooting two.
Foul is called on number 22. That's going to be her third as well. That gives the Eagles 2 players with 3 fouls in the first half.
Kearns' first free throw is good.
That gives her 3 points.
Indians down 9 now, 28-19. Kearns' second on the way, and it's off the side of the rim. And Indians are the last one to touch it out of bounds. So Olpe will take it. .21 takes it up the floor, now down to the near side for the Eagles. She puts up a shot now, and it's good. Indians now down 11.
That was 21's 9th point.
Davis on the near side, under 30 to play here in the first half. Jones with it on the far side now. Over to Kearns. Now over to Davis. 10 to play now. Jones on the far side. Duvall now down to Davis again. Under 5 now. And a travel's called on Davis. Eagles will have it with 2.2 left here in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half. 30-19 is our score. Eagles up 11. Your top scores of the game.
All right, we've got Duvall for the Indians with 8 points. Kirkpatrick with 8 points as well. And then for the Eagles, we have number 12 points and number 21 with 9.
All right. And in other news, due to our NFHS contract, any sub-state or state game we host will be live streamed on the NFHS network instead of YouTube. And this you will be required to have a paid subscription to watch. Understandably, nobody wants to have to pay to watch a live stream. However, the remainder of the postseason games should be broadcast on the NFHS network, and your $10.99 monthly pass should cover the games regardless of the school hosting. Keep in mind, you will need to remember to cancel your NFHS subscription at the conclusion of the season. And thanks for supporting the Indians. As we return to second half action, our score is 30-19. Lady Eagles lead. Your top scores of the game.
Yeah, we've got Duvall with 5 points for the Indians. And Kirkpatrick with, Duvall and Kirkpatrick have 8 points. Sorry about that. And then for the Eagles, we have number 5 with 12 points and number 21 with 9.
Yep, Lady Indians really struggling, especially towards the end of that first half.
Yeah, they caught up for a little bit, but then kind of got away from them.
Yep. We'll see how they come out after halftime.
Yes.
Looks like the Lady Indians will have the ball first. The ball to throw it in. Cerna with the ball to start the second half. Gets it over to Kirkpatrick up top. Now down to Duvall. Davis with it now. Now Kirkpatrick into Kearns. And Kearns double dribbles on the play. Eagles with their first possession of the half. 5 over to 22. Now down to 33 on the near side. 5 takes it in, now out to 22. 22 for 3. It's off the front of the rim. Cerna on the rebound. Cerna takes it up. Now over to Davis on the far side. Kirkpatrick over to Cerna, excuse me. Duvall with it on the near side. Now Davis back to the middle. Cerna on the inside goes up with it and scores it. Indians' first points of the half.
Yep, that's going to be Cerna's 5th point as well.
30-21 now. Lady Eagles up by 9. 21 with it, over to 33 in the middle. 23, now over to 22. 5 with it on the far side, takes it in, puts up a jumper, and it's off the front side of the rim, and then out of bounds off the Indians. Five with it, now at the top of the key. 22, now back to 5, back to 22, into 33. 33 goes up with it. It's off the side of the rim. And Davis called for a travel for the Indians. .23 gets it on the inbound, and her three-point attempt is no good. Kirkpatrick gets the rebound for the Indians. Cerna now down on the near side, over to Duvall. Kirkpatrick with it, puts up a long jumper, and it's no good. 21 rebounds it for the Eagles, and loses it out of bounds. Indians will take it. Cerna on the near side, takes it in and loses it, and then 23 loses it for the Eagles. Cerna with it again on the near side, now up to Kirkpatrick. Davis on the far side now. Hands off to Duvall. Duvall back to the middle. And Davis loses it out of bounds on the far side. Five takes it up for the Lady Eagles. 22 back to 33 in the middle, now to 21. Five with it on the far side. Now 21 takes it in and scores it on the layup.
That's going to give 21 11 points.
Cerna crosses midcourt with it. Now over to Kearns. Kearns down to the baseline, now over to Cerna again. Cerna goes up with it and scores. Nice move by Cerna.
That's going to give Cerna 7 points.
And it's back to 9. 22 for the Eagles, over to 23. 23 takes it in, now out to 33. 22 puts it up off the side of the rim. Duvall on the rebound. And her pass is deflected by 21. And 21 is fouled on the way up. She'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, that foul is going to be called on Kirkpatrick for the Indians. That's her first. And also the Indians' first team foul for this half.
Twenty 21's first free throw is no good. Crawford and Jones check in the game for Davis and Duvall for the Indians. .21 second on the way, and it's in and out. Kearns on the rebound, over to Cerna. Cerna to the middle, over to Jones, and her pass is taken away. 21 is fouled. Count the basket and 1.
That's going to give 21 13 points. And the foul is called on Kirkpatrick again. That's going to be her second.
To complete the three-point play here, and it's good. Indians now down 12.
So that gives 21 14 points.
Olpe's largest lead of the game here. 35-23. Just over 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Kirkpatrick on the three-point attempt. It's off the back of the rim. 22 on the rebound, and she's fouled by Kearns. .21 takes it down for the Eagles. Up to the far side now. Now takes it in, puts up a jumper off the backside of the rim. No good. 5 gets it for the Eagles. 22 over to 23. 23 to 5 to 21. Now 23 with it. Five with it in the corner now on the near side. 21 looks in, now back out to 5. 5 puts up a shot and it's good. Now a 14-point lead for the Eagles.
And that gives 5 14 points as well. So. Foul is called on 5 for the Eagles. That's her first.
Cerna takes it across midcourt. Now into Kearns. Kearns goes up with it. Her shot is no good. Eagles with the ball, 22 at the top of the key, now down to 21. 21 goes up. Her shot's off the back of the rim. 33 on the rebound, and she scores.
33's fourth point.
16-point lead for the Eagles now. And the
Looks
timeout called by the Indians.
Yep.
2:05 left here in the third quarter. 39-23, Eagles lead.
Yeah, so as of right now, your top scorers are Duvall for the Indians. She's got 8 points, and Kirkpatrick with 8 points as well. And then for the Eagles, we have 5 and 21 who have now tied their leads at 14 points.
Indians will have it out of the timeout. Cerna crosses midcourt. Now up to Davis on the far side. Davis takes it in, and her pass is stolen away by number 5 for the Eagles. Her shot is off the backboard. Cerna on the rebound, and her pass is taken away by 22. .21 at the top of the key, now down to the near side. 5 over to 23. Now back to 21. And her jumper is no good. 33 on the rebound, and she's fouled. She'll be shooting 2.
Foul is called on number 15. Crawford for the Indians. That is her first.
That free throw is good by 33. Putting the Eagles up by 17 now. And the second free throw is also good. Eagles lead by 18, 41-23. Kirkpatrick into Kearns, and Kearns scores it. Indians' first points in a while.
Fouls on number 22 for the Eagles. That's her 4th.
Kearns to complete the three-point play here. And the shot is good.
That gives Kearns 6 points.
Makes it a 15-point game. 5 up the court for the Eagles. She goes in with it. And foul's called on the Indians.
Foul's called on Davis to be exact. That's her 2nd.
That free throw is no good for number 5. Second attempt is.
It gives number 5 15 points.
42-26. Eagles up by 16. Davis takes it in and loses it. Kearns grabs it though. Eagles have the ball now. 45 left here in the third. Five at the top of the key. Over to 21 on the far side, over back to 5. Five dribbles up at midcourt. Now back down to the near side. 15 to play in the third. Now under 10. 5 over to 23. 23 for 3 off the side of the rim. 21 on the rebound for the Eagles. She puts up a 3 off the front of the rim. Kirkpatrick on the rebound. Over to Cerna. She throws up a shot to end the quarter. 42-26 is our score after 3. 16-point lead for the Eagles. Your top scorers for this game.
Right, we have Duvall and Patrick with 8 points for the Indians. And behind them is Cerna with 7. And then for the Eagles, we have number 5 and 20. Well, number 5 has 15 points, and number 21 has 14.
Eagles will have the ball to start the 4th. 33 with it. Now back to 5 in the middle. And a tie up. Both 21s. And it'll go over to the Indians. Cerna takes it up the floor. Kearns back to Cerna now. Cerna looks in, throws it, and the ball tries to save it, but it does end up going over and back. Ball back to the Eagles now. Five on the near side, over to 21. 21 puts up a shot, and it's good. Count it and one.
Gives 21 16 points. Foul is called on 10 Davis for the Indians. That's going to be her 3rd. Makes her the 2nd Indian to have 3 fouls.
21 does not get the 3-point play as she misses the free throw. Indians with the ball now. Cerna down to Duvall. Duvall takes it in, goes up with it, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and scores it. Making this a 16-point ball game, 44-28. Eagles lead. 5 near midcourt, over to 33. Hands off to 21. 21 over to 5. 5 shots off the side of the rim. Kearns on the rebound. Kirkpatrick now takes it up the floor. Over to Davis. Davis goes in with it. Off the side of the rim. Duvall puts up a 3 now. And she misses everything. Kirkpatrick saves it. Oh, excuse me. Looks like she stepped out of bounds. It'll go over to the Eagles.
She was close.
Number 5 up the far side. An offensive foul called.
Foul is called on number 5 for the Olpe Eagles. That's going to be her 2nd foul.
Cerna gets the inbound for the Indians. Now over to Kirkpatrick, into Davis. Davis goes up with it and misses. Out of bounds off the Indians. The Eagles will have it. 6:08 left here in the 4th quarter. 44-28, Eagles lead. Five on the near side, over to 23, now to 33 up top. And Cerna swats the ball away. DeVaul has it now, over to Cerna. DeVaul up to Davis on the far side, and a timeout called by the Indians. 5:39 left in the fourth, 44-28. Eagles lead by 16.
This has been quite the game.
A little bit rough for the Indians.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still time left, but they're going to have to put something together.
Right, definitely very different from the games we've seen previously with them at home.
Yep. Olpe's definitely a solid team, and you can see why they're 18-0.
Yeah. They got a lot of speed.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the fastest girls games I've ever watched.
I would agree with you there.
Davis to inbound for the Indians. She gets it into the ball. The ball up top now, guarded by 23 for the Eagles. Kirkpatrick back to the ball now. Over to Cerna.
On who?
Looks like a foul called on the Eagles.
Yep, number 5. That's going to be her 3rd foul.
Kirkpatrick inbounds to Kearns. The ball now with the ball up top. Davis on the far side with it. Goes over to Kirkpatrick, now to Cerna, into the ball. The ball goes in, and her shot is no good. Eagles on the rebound. 5 takes it up. (23) back to 5 on the near side. (23) with it up top. She puts up a 3-pointer off the front of the rim. Eagles keep it though. 21 with it up top. 22 now. Now 5 gets it into 33, and she misses strong. Kearns on the rebound for the Indians. 4:15 to play here. 44-28 is our score. Eagles still lead. Cerna puts up a 3-pointer, and her shot's off the front of the rim. 21 gets the rebound for the Eagles. She goes up and scores it. Now an 18-point ball game.
That's going to be number 21's 18th point.
Cerna up top. Over to Kirkpatrick, now into Kearns. Kearns goes up with it, and her shot's off the glass, no good. 5 dribbles it up for Olpe. 22 with it. She puts up a 3, and it's off the front of the rim. Cerna on the rebound. She takes it up. Looks like she's passes off to DeVaul. Looks like it was kicked by one of the players on Olpe. Indians will have it under their basket. Cerna into Kirkpatrick, now over to DeVaul. Kirkpatrick has it taken away on the inside. 22 over to 23 for the Eagles. Now back to 22. 33 up top over to 21. Five at the top of the key now, over to 22. Looks like Olpe's just running out the clock here.
Yeah.
Trying to just get a really good shot.
Well, they can definitely afford to take that time.
At this point in the game, yes. 22 with it on the far side. Now to 23. 5 with it now. Over to 33. (22) now back to the middle. 5, 23. (23) takes it in, and she travels on the inside. I think the Eagles accomplished what they were trying to do. I think they knocked about a minute off the clock there.
Yeah.
Cerna up top. That passes. Olpe steals it away and then calls the timeout.
Yep.
Minute 39 left here in the fourth quarter. 46-28, Eagles lead by 18.
Well, your top scorers is Duvall and Kirkpatrick. They still have 8 points for the Indians. And then for the Eagles, number 5 has 15 and number 21 has 18.
Again, just a really rough game for the Indians. I mean, they genuinely look exhausted out there.
Yeah.
And understandably so. I mean, this has been a lot faster paced game than they've had all year, for sure.
Definitely.
Five takes the inbound for the Eagles. Brings it up top. Now back to 21. 21 to the inside. And a 3-second call called on 21 for the Eagles. Now a minute 24 left in the game. Indians will take it. Jones with the ball for the Indians. Gets it over to Kearns. Kearns takes it in, goes up. Count it, and one.
I think she's had a couple of those tonight.
I think that is her second, yep.
That gives Kearns 8 points. See if she goes for 9. Foul is called on number 23. That gives her 3 fouls.
Kearns airballs the free throw, so she does not get the 3-point play. 46-30 is our score now. Under a minute to play. Five dribbling up top for the Eagles. Now takes it back to midcourt. Again, Eagles looking like they're just really...
Just running the clock, yeah. Oh.
Pretty hard foul there.
Mm-hmm. Foul is called on Davis. That's going to be her 4th. We've got Duvall in for Davis. Oh. I'm sorry, Duvall is in for Jones. for the Indians. And then we have number 25 in for 33 for the Eagles. 35 seconds left in the game.
This will be a 1-and-1 here for 21 on the Eagles. Her first is good. Second shot is also good.
That gives 21 20 points.
Cerna over to Kearns, 48-30. Kirkpatrick puts up a three. It's off the front of the rim. 5 with it for the Eagles. If I had to guess, they'll probably just run the clock out here.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Eagles definitely deserving this win. They played hard the whole game.
Yeah, they did. They never let up.
Really rough loss for the Indians, especially with it only being their second of the year.
Yep.
But I mean, maybe this will teach them some stuff going forward. I mean, definitely could use to be quicker, for sure.
And that's all you can hope from a loss is winning or learning from your mistakes, anyways.
Again, your final score, 48-30. The Eagles win it. Top scorers of the game.
Yeah, we had Duvall with 8 points, Kirkpatrick with 8 points, and Kearns with 8 points. And then we had number 5 with 15 points, number 21 with 20. And yeah, that was it for your Olpe Eagles.
Alrighty. Well, please join us here in about 15 minutes for the boys game. And that will also include the Queen of Courts ceremony, and I believe some halftime entertainment by the dance team.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Osage City Basketball. I'm Wyatt Ornder, joined in the booth tonight by Ellie Shoemaker. Tonight's varsity boys matchup features the Osage City Indians and the Olpe Eagles. The Indians are 12-3 this season, coming off a loss against St. Mary's last Thursday. And the Eagles are 12-2, coming off a win against Remington last Friday. It should be a pretty competitive game, so we'll see how it plays out.
Hey, and then I'll tell you after.
All right, we're ready to get going here. Olpe will have the ball first. 13 to inbound. (20) over to 13 for the Eagles. Now 14 takes it in over to 20. 20 puts up a jumper and it's good.
First points of the game.
Eagles with a 2-0 lead. Moon in the middle. Fort now over to Sage. Crawford. Up to Fort, now to Boss. And Boss is fouled on the inside. He'll be shooting two here.
Foul is called on number 14 for the Eagles. That's his first.
Boss's first free throw is good. And his second is also good, knotting us up at 2. 20 with the ball for the Eagles, takes it in, and his pass is stolen away by Sage. And then he's called for a travel. To inbound underneath Olpe's basket. Gets it into 44. 44 goes up and scores it.
44's first points.
4-2, Olpe leads. Crawford on the near side, up to Sage in the middle. Now back down to Crawford. Moon at midcourt now, over to Fort. Now to Sage. Crawford in the corner, into Boss. Boss's shot's no good. Fort on the putback. And it's also no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. 20 over to 10. And he's called for a travel as well. Boss gets it into Moon. Moon over to Fort now. And Fort's pass is taken away by 20 for the Eagles. And his shot is good.
That gives him 4 points.
Moon with the ball for the Indians. Gets it over to Fort, now to Sage. Fort again in the middle with it, now to Sage. Fort over to Crawford, now to Moon in the corner. Crawford up top now. Fort with it, over to Moon. And a foul's called on Olpe.
Foul is called on number 14. Yeah, for the Eagles. That's his second.
Sage to inbound. Gets it into Moon, now up to Crawford. Boss over to Sage, now to Moon. Into Fort. Fort takes it in. And it's out of bounds off of Fort. Ball will go over to the Eagles. (20) gets it over to 14. And then they throw it out of bounds on the near side. Ball goes back to the Indians. Moon with the ball for the Indians now. Takes it across midcourt. Fort with it. Hands off to Boss. Boss takes it in. Out to Sage. Sage for 3. And it's off the side of the rim. Rebounded by 20 for Olpe. 14 on the far side. Takes it back to the middle. Now 13 up top. 44 with it. And he loses it. Crawford on the steal. Sage to Moon. Back to Fort in the middle. Crawford over to Moon. Now back to Fort. Fort to Crawford. Sage in the middle. Back up to Moon. Sage on the near side now. Back up to Crawford. Boss up top. To Moon, down to Sage in the corner. Boss in the middle, puts up a three. It's off the back of the rim. 44 on the rebound for the Eagles. And number 20's pass is taken away by Sage, and then Sage's pass is taken by 44. Eight to 2, Eagles now. Long time since anybody had scored before that.
Yeah.
And a foul called on the Eagles.
We've got some subs in here. We've got Sage back in and Brenner in now for the Indians, as well as 11 and 24, I believe, in for the Eagles.
Offensive foul called on Boss for the Indians.
It's going to be Boss's first.
We'll give the ball back to the Eagles. (20) up top, guarded by Moon. Now down to 10 on the baseline, or on the sideline. His shot is no good. Fort gets the rebound. Takes it down the near side. Boss. Now Moon. And his pass is knocked out of bounds by 14 for the Eagles. Sage gets it into Brenner. Now Fort with it up top. He takes it in, goes up with it, and a travel call. Ball back to the Eagles now. 8 to 2 is our score. 2:43 left here in the first quarter. Pretty slow start for both teams, especially the Indians. 20 takes it in, and his pass is stolen by Fort. Fort to the middle. He takes it up and scores it.
It's going to be Fort's first points. No.
8 to 4. 20 across half court. Now up to 24 on the far side. 10 on the near, over to 11. 11 for three, and it's off the side of the rim. Fort on the rebound. Takes it again to the middle and scores it.
Giving Fort 4 points now and putting the Indians within 2.
Fort kind of taking over this game a little bit on the transition baskets.
Yes.
24 with it for the Eagles, and his shot's off the front of the rim. Fort on the rebound again. He takes it in and loses it. Number 10 with it now for the Eagles. (20) on the on the sideline again. 24 now, goes in with it. And a travel call. Give the ball back to the Indians.
Looks like we've got Reed and Kirkpatrick in now for Fort and Moon on the Indians.
Eagles still in a press here. Boss to Brenner now. Brenner up top with it. Gives it off to Kirkpatrick. Now over to Crawford to Sage. Kirkpatrick over to Brenner now. Swings it back to Sage on the near side. Kirkpatrick on the inside. Loses it, but it's out of bounds off of Olpe. Sage gets it into Kirkpatrick. Now up to Brenner near midcourt. 45 left in the first quarter. Sage down to Crawford. Now back up to Boss. Brenner on the far side. Brenner to Kirkpatrick. Now to Crawford on the near side. Brenner back up to Sage. Kirkpatrick with it now. Over to Brenner. 10 to play. Brenner over to Crawford. Now 5. Boss takes it in. Over to Crawford. Crawford for 3. And he misses strong. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical issues, but we are back here to start the second quarter. Score is 8-6. Pretty slow start here for both teams.
Definitely.
Olpe is in the lead though, but the Indians have the ball here to start the second quarter. Brenner down to Moon. Now into Fort, and pass is taken away by 10 for the Eagles. And a foul is called. Number 10 will be shooting too.
Foul is called on number 12. That is Crawford. That's his first.
10's free throws off the front of the iron.
We got Boss in for Kirkpatrick.
10 second though is good. Our score is now 9-6. Eagles up by 3. Moon gets it into Boss. Now back out to Moon. Now out to Crawford. Crawford swings it up to Moon. Brenner. Crawford now to Boss. Fort into Boss. Boss goes up with it. Count the basket and one. They'll have a chance to tie this game up.
Foul is called on number 44. That's his first for the Eagles.
Boss misses the free throw though. 44 on the rebound for the Eagles. .14 with it now on the near side. Gets it into 10. 10 goes up. Turns around. His shot's no good. Boss on the rebound. Gets it ahead to Fort. Fort takes it in. Count it. And one.
Just going to give Fort 6 points.
And the Indians their first lead of the game.
Yep.
They're up 1, 10-9. See if Fort can make it 2 here with this free throw. Fort's free throws in and out. Indians just up 1, 10-9. 20 into the middle of the 14. 14's jumpers off the side of the rim. And a foul called on the Indians.
Foul is called on number 2, Moon. That's his first.
20 lobs it into 10, now to 44 up top. 13 puts up a shot, and it's no good. 10 on the putback, though, is. Eagles back up 1, 11-10.
That gives 10 3 points.
Sage over to Moon. Now to Boss in the middle. Back to Sage. Crawford back up to Moon. Sage back down to Crawford. Indians really swinging the ball around the outside. Eagles playing really good defense in the middle. Except for right there. Indians finally break it. A nice play between Boss and Fort.
Yeah, very nice.
Puts the Indians back up 12-11. 10 saves it back in to 13 for the Eagles. 44 now dribbles in. An offensive foul called on 44.
That's going to be 44's second foul.
Moon taking the charge for the Indians. Sage now to Crawford. Over to Moon. Crawford on the near side. Sage to Moon. Again, Indians swinging it around the outside. Crawford on the near side swings it up to Moon. Moon's pass is stolen away by the Eagles. 14 takes it down. And another offensive foul.
Foul is called on 14 this time for the Eagles. That's his third. And the team's 7th, by the way.
Indians still up 12-11. About 4:45 left here in the first half. Sage down to Crawford. Now back to Sage up to Moon. Fort with it on the inside. Gets it over to Boss, and Boss puts it up and in. Eagles really guarding the inside well, but when the Indians break it, they are scoring. So.
Yeah. That was Boss's 6th point.
20 gets it into 10. 10 puts up a shot, and it's no good. His putback, though, is. Indians back to a 1-point lead, 14-13.
That gave 10 5 points.
Fort swings it over to Moon, now into Boss. Boss over to Fort, and Fort's shot is good. Boss and Fort really working well on the inside.
Yes, definitely. That was Fort's 10th point. Yeah, those two have really put them ahead.
It's kind of what's keeping them in the game right now.
Yeah.
13 shots, no good for the Eagles. Fort on the rebound. Crawford over to Boss. Boss for 3. Off the left side of the rim. Crawford tries to save it. It'll go over to the Eagles. (16-13) is our score. Indians up by 3. About 3.5 left here in the first half. 10 on the near side for the Eagles, takes it in, now over to 20. 20 shot rolls off the rim. Sage with it for the Indians. Throws it up to Fort. Now over to Brenner on the far side. Swings it down to Moon. Fort into Kirkpatrick, and an offensive foul called on Fort.
Yep. It's going to be Fort's first, though.
Nice cleanup job by 24 there for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
(20) with it. Gets it over to 44. Now off to 12. 12 for 3. And he misses strong. Out of bounds off the Indians, though. Eagles will have it under their basket, 20 to inbound. Twenty gets it into 10, and 10's jumper is good.
That gives 10 7 points. And
Indians back with a 1-point lead.
yeah. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half.
Brenner with the ball on the far side. Now to Moon, now down to Sage. Fort with it, pulls up a three off the front of the iron. 12 on the rebound for the Eagles. And a foul called on the Indians. I believe that's going to be Brenner.
Yep, that's going to be Brenner. It'll be Brenner's first foul.
.20 to inbound on the Eagles baseline. Gets it into 10. 10 over to 11 up top. And Fort steals the pass, takes it in, and scores it.
It's going to be Fort's 12th point.
Count the basket and one. Fort to complete the three-point play here.
Foul is called on number 11 for the Eagles, his first.
Fort's free throw is in and out. Indians definitely struggling on that side of things tonight. 20 up to 11 for the Eagles. Now 11 back to 20 on the near side. And 20's pass is taken away by Crawford. Crawford throws up to Boss. Now over to Sage on the far side. Boss with it up top, over to Moon, now to Sage. Sage on the near side. To Fort. Fort, his pass is taken away by 44 for the Eagles. 18-15, Indians lead, a minute left here in the first half. .10 over to 13, and 13 puts it in.
13's first points, giving the Indians a 1-point lead again.
Sage up at midcourt, now over to Moon on the far side. Throws it over to Crawford, and that'll be an over and back.
Yep.
Just under 30 to play. Eagles will have the opportunity for the last shot here. 20 to play. And a travel called on number 10. The ball will go back to the Indians with 5.5 to play. Indians have a chance to do something here. Boss gets it into Fort. Now under three. Fort pulls up, and it's off the front of the rim to end the half. Indians do escape the half with a 1-point lead, though, 18-17.
Yep.
Your top scorers of the half.
Well, we've got Boss for the Indians with 6 points, and Fort with the Indians with 12 points. And then for the Eagles, we have 10 with 7 points and 20 with 4.
All righty. So we got a lot of things going on during this halftime break. We're going to have the Queen of Courts ceremony.
No, I think it's at the end of the game.
Is it at the end of the game?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we've got the dancers performing
Definitely that.
for us. So yes, so that will be going on now, and then the Queen of Courts ceremony should be at the end of the game.
Yes.
So we'll see you after halftime.
Bye.
I'm transitioning.
Your music is on. Baby, can't you see? I'm calling. Girl like you, should have one. It's dangerous. I'm falling.
If you want to transition back, it's really for you too.
Can't wait to meet it. You give me it. Dangerous.
So transition back, then
Honestly, better than most things.
just getting ready to get to second half action here. Indians lead this game 18-17. Your top scorers so far.
Well, for the Indians, we have number 15, Boss, with 6 points, and number 14, Fort, with 12 points. And then for the Eagles, we have number 10 with 7 points, and number 20 with 4. Pretty close game as of right now.
As we start the second half, Olpe will have the ball first. 20-10. 10 puts it up and scores, giving the Eagles back the lead.
10 now has 9 points as well.
Sage over to Boss. Now up to Moon. The ball's knocked out of bounds by number 10 for the Eagles. Indians will have it on their baseline. Sage gets it into Crawford, now over to Fort. Sage now to Boss, over to Moon. Fort gets it into Boss, now over to Moon, now back to Boss. Boss puts it up and scores. Indians back with the lead, 20-19. 10 with the ball on the far side for the Eagles. He puts up a shot, it's off the back of the rim. 44 on the rebound for the Eagles, 13 into 20. 20 shot is good, and the Eagles have the lead back by 1. Crawford over to Boss, now up to Sage. Fort back to Sage in the middle, now up to Crawford on the far side. Boss over to Sage. Fort with it up top, now over to Moon. Out of Crawford in the corner. Moon with it, back up top, into Sage. Sage puts up a jumper, it's off the back side of the rim. 14 gets the rebound. 20 guarded by Crawford up top for the Eagles. 10 over to 14. 20 puts up a shot, and it's good. Eagles up 3 now. 23-20.
Yeah, that was 20's 8th point.
Boss over to Moon. Crawford back up top, now back down to Moon. Fort with it. Hands it off to Sage. Sage back towards midcourt. Now Crawford up on the far side. Over to Boss. Boss takes it in. Goes up with it, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2.
Foul was called on 44 for the Eagles. That's his 3rd.
Boss's first free throw is good.
That gives him 7 points.
Now 21-23. Second one is no good. Indians down 2. 20 with the ball for the Eagles. Ten to the middle. Now over to 20. 20 for 3 off the front side of the iron. Fort to the middle. And a blocking foul called on the Eagles.
Foul was called on number 10 for the Eagles. That's his 2nd.
Sage inbounds into Boss. And Crawford now with it. Back to Boss. Boss goes up and scores it.
Gives Boss 9 points.
And we're back knotted up at 23.
Yep. Very, very close game so far.
Yes. That'll be a foul on the Indians.
Yeah, foul's called on Moon. That's his 2nd.
$20 down to 10 on the far side. 13 over to 14, now down to 20. Pass is deflected out by the Indians. Eagles will have it on their baseline. Brenner checks in the game for Crawford. 20 to inbound, gets it into 14. 14 takes it back to the middle, goes up with it, rolls off the rim, and knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Excuse me, no, it looks like there's a foul. The foul was on 20 for the Eagles, his 2nd. Moon with the ball now, crosses midcourt for the Indians. Sage up top now. Gets it into Boss. Now out to Brenner. Brenner for 3 off the right side of the rim. 10 up top for the Eagles. Gets it over to 14. 14 back to 10. 10 takes it in, goes up with it. Off the right side of the rim, 44. Looks like he was blocked on the play by Boss, but foul first
Foul
on
is called on
Fort.
Fort. It's his 2nd.
$20 inbounds for the Eagles into 10. Now 44 goes in with it, and a travel called. Fort takes the ball up the floor for the Indians. Now swings it down to Moon. Moon for 3, and it's good. I believe that's the first 3-pointer for the Indians.
Yes, first 3-pointer and Moon's first points.
20 with the ball now for the Eagles. Swings it up to 10. 10. We'll be shooting 2 here.
foul was called on number 5. Sage, that's his first.
10's first free throw attempt is no good. Indians still up 26-23, 2:48 left here in the third quarter. Makes the second one though. Makes it a 2-point game.
That gives him 10 points. 10.
Brenner takes it up. Sage puts up a 3. It's off the backside of the rim. Brenner on the rebound though. He puts it up. And then a foul called on Brenner on the rebound by number 10.
Yeah, like you said, foul was called on Brenner. That's his second.
Up the floor for the Eagles. And his pass is thrown out of bounds. Boss gets it into Brenner. Brenner up top, guarded by 12. Now gets it to Fort. Sage with it up top. Now Crawford, near midcourt, over to Boss. Brenner back to Sage. Now Sage back to the middle. Sage's pass is almost taken away by 20 for the Eagles. Indians will keep it though. Inbound on the near side. Sage down to Brenner. Now into Boss. Boss's shot is good. Indians up 4 now. That may be their largest lead.
It's Boss's 11th point.
10 takes it in now for the Eagles. And he scores it. Count it and 1.
That gives him 12 points.
Eagles have a chance to put it back within 1 here. 1:27 left here in the third.
Foul was called on Boss. That was his second.
Ten's free throw rolls off the rim. No good. Brenner up top, over to Fort. Now down to Sage. Sage over to Crawford. Fort with the ball now, over to Crawford. Again at the top of the key. Brenner now brings it back to midcourt. A foul called on 12 for the Eagles. Sage to inbound on the near side. Gets it into Fort. Boss up to Brenner on the far side. Now back to the middle. Fort with it now. Over to Sage. Sage up to Crawford. Now back to Sage near midcourt. 15 seconds to play here in the third. Brenner with 10. Now to Fort. Fort takes it in. goes up with it and scores it. Count it, and one.
So that's Fort's 14th point.
See if we can make it 15 and put the Indians up 5 here.
That would be a really great way to end this quarter. Foul is called on 10. That's his third, which is oh well.
And that'll end it in the third quarter. Fort misses that free throw, so the Indians are only up by 4, 30-26.
Top scorers are number 15, Boss, he's got 11. And number 14, Fort, he's got 14, so that was for the Indians. And for the Eagles, we have number 10 with 12 points and number 20 with 8.
Still got a tight game coming into the fourth quarter.
Very tight.
I mean, a pretty low-scoring game, all things considered. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's still anybody's game.
I would say it's been a pretty evenly matched game so far. Anyway.
Crawford to inbound. Start off fourth quarter here. Brenner with the ball. And a timeout called by the Indians. Looks like they were kind of stuck up near midcourt.
Yeah, probably a smart move there.
Crawford gets it into Sage. Now Sage up near midcourt. Moon into Boss. Boss takes it in. Now back out to Sage. Crawford near midcourt. Hands off to Moon. Boss again at the top of the key to Sage, now down to Crawford. Boss over to Moon. Now over to Fort. And a foul called on the Eagles. Sage to inbound for the Indians. Gets it into Boss, and Boss scores it. And a timeout called by the Eagles. 32-26 is our score. Indians lead by 6. 6:58 left in the fourth. Your top scorers so far?
Yeah, you've got Boss for the Indians with 11. and then Fort with 14. And then for the Eagles, we have 10 with 12 and 20 with 8.
Hopefully Olpe's ball coming out of the break here. 20 to take it up. $13 now with it on the near side. And the jump ball called. It'll stay with the Eagles though. $20 to inbound. Gets it into 44. 44 to the middle, now to 13. 13 now down to 44. 44 shot is over the basket. And then 14 got the rebound. His pass went out of bounds. Ball back to the Indians now. And Sage loses it on the inbound. 13 shot is no good. And it's tipped out of bounds by the Indians. $20 over to 10. And an offensive foul on number 10.
That's going to be 10's fourth foul.
A lot of Eagles in foul trouble now. At least 2 with 4.
And, yeah, and then at least 1 with 3.
Sage up top, gets it down to Moon on the near side, over to Fort. Sage back to Boss in the middle, now over to Crawford. Moon with it up on the far side, now to Sage. Boss over to Moon, now to Crawford. Moon again on the far side, back to Boss in the middle, now down to Sage. Moon now over to Crawford. Crawford over to Moon. Indians kind of just swinging it around the outside. Fort with it, over to Crawford. Boss on the near side, over to Moon, now to Sage, into Fort. Fort over to Boss. Boss's shot is good. Patience paid off there for the Indians.
It usually does. 13 points to Boss now.
An 8-point lead for the Indians. A foul on the Indians. Looks like 10 will be shooting 2.
Fouls on Boss. That gives him 3 fouls.
5 minutes left to play here. 34-26. Indians lead. 10's first free throw is good.
That gives 10 13 points.
Come on, Green, work together.
10's second is also good. Back to a 6-point game. Fort over to Boss, now to Moon on the near. Fort with it up top, now to Sage. Sage back to the middle now. Fort over to Moon. And a foul called. Looks like it'll be on number 12 for Olpe.
She's right. That's going to be number 12's second foul.
Moon will be shooting a 1-and-1 here. And Moon's free throw is off the back of the iron. And on the other end, 12 makes a jumper for the Eagles. And we got a 4-point ball game.
12's first points.
Crawford up near midcourt. A foul called on Olpe.
Yeah, foul is called on 14. That's gonna give him 5.
So he is fouled out. Ford will be shooting a 1-and-1 again. Ford's first on the way. And it's off the rim. Eagles back with it. 20 over to 13. 13's jumper, no good. Fort on the rebound though. Under 4 to play here in the game. Timeout called by the Indians. 34-30. Indians lead by 4. 3:51 left here in the ball game.
Yep. Your top scorers as of right now are Boss with 13 points, Fort with 14 for the Indians, and then 10 with 14 points for the Eagles, and 20 with 8.
Indians will have the ball coming out of the break. Sage on the near side. It's inbound. Gets it into Fort. Now Sage up near half court. And Crawford has the ball tipped out. I guess the Eagles are going to take it off of that. So now number 11 for the Eagles down to 20. 20 swings it over to 11, and a timeout called by the Eagles. Indians still up 4, 34-30.
Yeah.
Eagles will have it. Number 11 over to 13, now to 20. 20's three-pointer off the mark. Eagles will keep it. It's 20 into 10. This shot's no good. 10 on the rebound though. He puts it up and in.
Foul is called on Crawford for the Indians. That's his second.
Free throw's no good. Fort gets the rebound. Boss over to Moon now. 2-point game, 34-32. Crawford up top now. Fort down to Moon. Over to Sage. Boss up near midcourt. Back to Crawford. Fort over to Moon. Moon takes it up. And Boss on the putback scores it.
It's going to give Boss 15 points.
36-32, just over 2 minutes to play. 10 takes it in and he loses it. Fort grabs it though for the Indians. Moon on the near side with the ball. Over to Crawford. That'll be a foul.
On 11, that's going to be 11's second foul.
Crawford to shoot 2 here. First free throw off the back of the rim. Second on the way. And this one's good. Indians now up 5, 37-32. 1:45 to play in the game.
That was Crawford's first point.
Number 13 over to 12 on the near side for the Eagles. 20 takes it in now. Over to 11. 11 goes up with it and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2.
Foul's called on Crawford. It's his third. Makes his first shot.
Making this a 4-point game, 37-33. Second one is no good. Fort with the ball, back to Boss, over to Moon on the near side. And a foul called on 4 for the Eagles now.
That's going to be 4's first foul.
Moon to be shooting 2 here. First free throw off the back of the iron. Second on the way, and he makes this one. Back to a 5-point lead, 38-33.
That was Moon's 5th point.
Number 12 launches a 3-pointer for the Eagles, and he makes it. 38-36 now, minute 10 left in the 4th quarter.
That gives number 12 5 points.
And a timeout by the Eagles. Top scorers in the game.
Yeah, we've got Boss with 15 points, Fort with 14 points, and for the Eagles, we've got 10 with 16 points and 20 with 8.
We return here. Indians with the ball, Fort with it. Guarded by 13 for the Eagles. Sage now on the far side, back to the middle. A minute to play. Indians up 2, 38-36. And the foul called on 4 for the Eagles. At 54.9. Moon will be shooting 2.
That's Fort's second foul.
First free throw is good. Now back to a 3-point lead.
We now have 44 in the game.
Moon makes both. 40-36 now. Indians up.
I gave Moon 7 points, by the way.
And then a foul on the Indians on the other side.
Foul was called on 12. That's Crawford. It's going to give him 4.
Still be a 1-and-1 here for number 20. First free throw's good.
So that's going to give 29 points.
Come on, G, box it out!
22nd on the way. This one's in and out. Fort pulls down the rebound. Boss up near midcourt. Now over to Moon. And Moon is fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Indians with a 3-point lead, 40-37. 37.5 seconds left in the game.
Foul's called on 24. That's his first.
Moon's free throw is good.
Gives Moon 8 points. See if he can go for 9.
Box out, Green, let's go!
He went for 9.
And he did. He made both free throws. And a timeout called by the Indians. They're up 5, 42-37.
Well, your top scorers are Boss with 15 points, Moon with 9, and Fort with 14. And for the Eagles, we have 10 with 16 points, 20 with 9, and 12 with 5.
Eagles ball here as we return. 20 will take it. To go to the middle. Sage called for a foul. Looks like 20 will be shooting 2.
Sage's second foul.
Twenty's first free throw is good.
Gives him 10 points. Looks like we've got 4 in for 44, 12 in and 13. All in.
Second free throw on the way, and he makes both. 42-39.
That gives him 11 points. Foul was called on 12 for the Eagles. That's his third.
Seems like Moon's been up here about 5 times in a row.
All within the last like 10 minutes.
And he makes the first one.
Gives Moon 10 points.
How many of those are free throws? Probably
Quite
about 7.
Quite a few.
And he makes both again. 44-39 Indians. Now under 30 to play. 20 over to 12. 12 now to 11. 11 puts up a 3. It's off the backboard. We'll have a new free throw shooter now. Boss will be shooting 2.
I think he's had his fair share at the line in this game too, though.
You do have a point.
That was 44's 4th foul.
Lost his first off the back of the rim. Makes the second one though. Indians now up 6, 45-39, 15 to play.
Gives him 16 points, by the way.
Boss on the rebound. Now Fort swings up to Sage. Sage up near midcourt, and it looks like Olpe's going to let the clock run out. Indians win it in a really competitive, close game.
Oh, such a close game.
45-39 is our final score. Your top scorers of the game.
Yeah, we've got Boss with 16 points, Moon with 11, and Fort with 14. And then for the Eagles, we have 10 with 16 points, 20 with 11 points, and 12 with 5.
Yep, and Indians' last regular season home game will be tomorrow against Lebo. And then after that, we move on to Sub-State. And that'll be it from us tonight, but we still have the Queen of Court ceremony, so stay tuned for that.
Yep.
She's the daughter of Chris and Jessica Patrick. Taylor has been involved in volleyball, cross country, basketball, softball, track, National Honor Society, Student Council, SCA, P Club, and Spanish Club. She is undecided on her plans for the future. Her favorite memory in high school was winning sub-state basketball and getting to experience states. She has also enjoyed building an awesome bond with this year's team and looks forward to seeing what they can accomplish. Another one of her favorite memories is watching Landon and Reed beg kids for food at lunch every day. Tonight, Taylor is being escorted by our first team candidate, Gunner Ford. Gunner is the son of Dennis and Peggy Ford. He's involved in National Honor Society, Tea Club, Spanish Club, Disc Golf Club, football, basketball, golf, track, and baseball. He plans to go to college and become an elementary education teacher. His favorite high school memory is hanging out with friends after the games. Our second team candidate is Sarah Davis. She's the daughter of Brandon and Susan Davis. During high school, Sarah has participated in Key Club, serving as president, National Honor Society, class officer, president, disc golf club, cheer captain, volleyball, and basketball. Next year, she plans to attend Florida State University and major in nursing while continuing to work for the Air National Guard. Her favorite memories are going to state for basketball and growing up with one of the best classes. Sarah is being escorted by Reed Crawford. Reed has participated in football, cross country, basketball, track, disc golf club, key club, Spanish club, and National Honor Society. He's undecided on his plans for the next year. His favorite high school memories include hanging out with his friends, bus and van rides with the boys, and getting in a pregame hunt before the basketball games. Our third queen candidate is Hayden Cerna. She's the daughter of Joe and Tammy Cerna. During high school, she has participated in golf, basketball, softball, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and art club. Hayden plans to attend the University of Central Missouri to play softball and major in biology or kinesiology. Her favorite memories include going to state in softball, golf, and basketball, as well as locker room talks during basketball season. Hayden is being escorted tonight by team candidate Shane Ornder. Shane is the son of Mike Ornder and Edith Ornder. He's been involved in National Honor Society, Spanish Club, Disc Golf Club, Key Club, cross country, basketball, and track. He plans to attend Highland Community College on a track scholarship and then go with the club. His favorite memory is going to state track with the boys. Our fourth queen candidate tonight is Dane Kearns. She's the daughter of Will and Terry Kearns. Dane has participated in Student Council, Key Club, Spanish Club, National Honor Society, Disc Golf Club, FPLA, basketball, cross country, softball, track, and color guard. She plans to attend College of the Ozarks to major in nursing. Her favorite memory in high school is winning sub-state junior year. Danny is being escorted tonight by our final team candidate, Carl Merrifield. Carl is the son of Victor Merrifield and Christine Merrifield. Carl has participated in band, jazz band, disc golf club, 4-H, basketball, and baseball. Next year, he plans to go to college to study automotive technology. His favorite high school memories include making state band, becoming the school taxi, and flipping Mickey's car over. Presenting the crown to this year's king is Hattie Bossy, daughter of Clint and Josie Bossy. Presenting the tiara this evening is Cord Krause, son of Tyler and Hunter Krause. Crowning the king and queen tonight will be Leslie Holgren, the 2020 queen. Last year's king was Dylan Schaefer. In the 2021 Queen of Courts, Queen and King are Dane Kearns and Cara Milka.